Okay, Grenada, Carrico, Monic, Trinidad and Tobago, and the rest of the world. I'd like to welcome you to another Mikey Live program, people. This is where it all happens. We are talking about the good, the bad, and the Mikey. Things you have heard about before, maybe things you have never heard about before. We're going to tell you about it. We have no horse in the race. We give you the music. We give you the news. Unbiased, undiluted, uninfluenced, unfiltered. All year. We had a little bit of rain today. And then yesterday, same thing. We've been getting half day sun, half day rain. Them plants and them smiling. But some people disgruntled. They want the weather to make up its mind. Nonetheless, let me leave that talk right there. For the folks who are joining us for the first time, we'd like to officially welcome and say that you are now officially part of the business. Welcome. Those of you who are viewing via YouTube, we'd like to say thank you for joining us and welcome to the program. Those of you who are viewing via Facebook, we want to encourage you to share the program. See, when you share the program, that's how other people get to know that we are live. And those of you who are have not yet, in fact, on Facebook and have not yet shared the program, we want to encourage you to share the program. Please go ahead and do that, yes? And those of you on WPG10 channels 10 and 11, we say welcome, and it's always a pleasure to have you with us. Here's the headlines. 700 students to graduate from the T.A. Marisho Community College tomorrow. Montpio prepares to take SMC to court. Digicel has issued a statement on the handling of customer information, and maybe, just maybe, the matter may end up in court. Time will tell. An 82-year-old is missing. We'll tell you who she is and what you can do to help. Former judge says no to 10 artists in the finals. We'll talk about that. And a 16-year-old female charged for killing a man in St. Lucia as well. On a school's book list in Trinidad and Tobago is toilet paper, cleaning supplies, and more. We'll tell you about that. All right. Here's what. Take your water break. Whatever break you need to take it now. Because we'll see when we come back, it's going to be real news in Oli Lili Lolo. We want to let you know that the headlines was brought to you through the kind compliments of WPG10 channels 10 and 11. We'll be back.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom
for me and you.
I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. What a wonderful world.
The people say that is the best fete in the carnival. None of them holding secret for me. The St. Andrews Development Organization, in collaboration with Mr. Eli Gilbert, say Specky Show 2019 will be a movie. You must wear it. Some man love the rum more than the woman. From Trinidad and Tobago, the Calypsonian who empower women, singing Sandra.
The way you cock up like a bloody acrobat. The wife at home they can't, she can do that.
From St. Vincent, former soccer monarch Calypso and road match king Posa. And top Grenadian artists. Stay tuned for more info. For vending, call 404-8131. Becky Show, August 4th, St. Andrews Rainbow City Festival weekend. The color is red.
Grenada Coalition of Service presents its annual Services Expo from the 18th to the 19th of July at the Grenada Trade Center. Doors open from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Come and be visible, network with businesses and people, form meaningful partnerships, enjoy quality entertainment during the day and afternoon from Matthias and the band, Kung Fu, Ezra and Staffen, and much, much more. Come, eat, drink, be entertained, and network your business. Services Expo 2019, the 18th to the 19th of July, where your potential is our passion.
For more information on Services Expo, please contact our office on 439-9275, or you can drop us an email on grenadacsi@gmail.com.
This event is sponsored by Caribbean Export Development Agency, Ministry of Trade and Cooperatives, Grenada Trade Center, and GBN.
the 3rd Annual Caribbean Comedy Show. Saturday, August 17th at Spice Basket. Stay locked for more.
I ultimate cut glass. You see what I've done with it? You want to swear it to raise the grass. Look, I am a very, very serious man.
This season is fun family time. You can focus on enjoying those special fun-filled moments that creates lasting memories with the ones you love. At Quartz, we're ready to make it happen. We'll help you find the right products to make those moments even more memorable. Quartz, bringing value home.
St. Mark's, get ready! AMG World together with Great Connection presents Job on the Beach, Job on the Beach. And it's all going down Sunday, July 28th, Duquesne Beach. And we're starting this one from early. Your artists coming to cheer it up, Job King.
Move like I'm so jobless. The girls in power with us.
Sarah the Governor.
How we stay on top of things, how we stay on top of things.
Hyena Job and Sosa. Lunas Spark Electrified.
Boy, come Lewis, Hardy Bacchanal.
Talpri, Young Mickey, Slider, Contagious, Maddy Family, Little Jello, Uber, Maserati Family. Your activities, Domino Competition, Small Ball Competition, Greasy Pole, Running Race, and Bunks and Castle for the kids. Your DJs coming to cheer it up. Hasty Killer, Top Shutter, Mix Master Brent, DJ Stunner, Selector J-Boy, Southside Production, hosted by Gates and Timeless. Duquesne Beach, get ready. And I tell you, all of my prizes to be won: flat screen TV, blender, and cell phone giveaways. Remember, we're starting this one from early. Come out with the family. Job on the beach, Duquesne St. Mark's. So we're calling out Victoria, Sates, Waptown. Just run up in on this. Job on the beach.
All right, yeah, that's right. And so welcome back, folks, to the program. Let's get right into what's happening now. All right, so, from time to time we have to give you the update from Grenlec in terms of the scheduled outages. All right, so there's a list for you. All right, they are planned outages, people, and they say that this is necessary to maintain a safe and reliable electricity supply. And Grenlec says that they want to apologize for any inconvenience likely to be caused. And so today they were in Tempe. Tempe was restored. Now tomorrow will be Mount Edgecombe, and that's in St. Mark, and they are going to be doing their work from 9:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. So you can expect outage for that period. And then on Friday, golf course, 8:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. Again, Grenlec say that they would like to apologize for any inconveniences likely to be caused. And folks, tomorrow is going to be a big day. According to reports, a total of 700 students will be officially moving out of the halls of the T.M. Marisha Community College. All right, they are going to be attending their graduation ceremony at the National Stadium. All right, and this year's theme is managing, leading, and living change for a sustainable future. All right, so that's good for them. Congratulations to you. All right, and remember, once you graduate, it's not the end of anything, it's the beginning of your future. The graduation ceremony is scheduled to start at 10 a.m. Folks, according to reports, Mount Pure, in fact, we got a call today too to attend a press conference tomorrow. I think around 10 o'clock tomorrow, God's willing, at the Mount Pure headquarters. There are talks about Mount Pure taking legal action against the Spicemas Corporation. Several other colleagues in the media have received a notification as well for the press conference. It has to do something to do with some unfair treatment by the Spicemas Corporation against Mount Pure. You understand? So, I don't know. According to reports, an injunction has been filed, and Mount Pure officials intend to provide details tomorrow about that. You understand? So let's see how that going. I got to talk to one of the Spice Master officials tomorrow to find out. Well, once we cover the press conference, then we'll see if we can get to hear from the SMC what going on with that day. You know what I mean? Anyway, lately that talk. You know what I mean? How we looking? All you on another matter. There's been a video in circulation. Huh? Well, this guy was claiming, you know, that he went into the digital office and so on and was able to obtain confidential information about a customer. You understand? So there's a lot of talk about that going around right now. How information come out about the phone records from the government. And so Digicel sent out a statement today. You understand? Now, some of you may have already seen the statement, but if you haven't, according to Digicel, we are aware of allegations being made by a local radio personality with regards to Digicel's handling of customer information. You know, folks, it goes on to say that our responsibility to our customers and to protecting their personal data is of paramount importance to us. And as a customer champion and good corporate citizen, we take instances of this nature very seriously. As such, we have moved swiftly to undertake an internal investigation to establish the facts in this matter. According to Digicel, it's also important to point out that, if appropriate, we will not hesitate to make use of any and all legal avenues open to us to defend our good reputation and that of our employees. We will provide updates as appropriate. Close. This is a press release that we received today from Digicel. It's been a lot of talk. I can tell only what I think. In fact, I could tell only what my guts tell me about the whole matter. But I'm not, you know, my opinion don't matter. You know what I mean? My opinion don't matter. Anyway, lately that talk there. How are you looking for time? And by the way, ethics in journalism requires me to say this, that I am an ambassador for the company. Right? So, just to put that on the table. Now, we are moving on. It is not as exciting news as I just read, but it is news anyway. Now, folks, here's what. There's an 82-year-old woman who is missing. And the family and friends and so on, they really want your help in locating her. And sometimes when I see things like that, it saddens me. Yeah, son. Kevin, take a time with me company, you know. We'll take a time with me company, and Kevin will tie up her. Anyway, so police are seeking the assistance of the general public in locating 82-year-old Veronica Thompson, residing at New Hampshire in St. George. Now, Thompson was last seen on Tuesday, 16th July, that was yesterday, between the hours of 4 p.m. and 5 p.m. wearing a checkered blue and white skirt and a light blue jersey, or t-shirt. She's approximately 5 feet 8 inches in height, slim built, and dark brown in complexion. Folks, I know that you would want to have a closer look at her picture. So by all means, here we go. All right. Now, anyone seen Veronica Thompson or has any information about her whereabouts, you're asked to contact the South St. George Police Station at 444-4454. That is 444-4454. Central Police Station at 440-2244 or 440-2245. You can also call the CID at 440-3921. Police Emergency at 911. Police Hotline at 444-1958. Or you can also call the nearest police station. All right, folks. This family really needs your help. She's actually from New Hampshire in St. George, 82 years old. All right. She could not have gone very far, so please be on the lookout for her. All right, we are moving on. Although there have been some changes within the Spice Mass events that was announced by the current Minister for Culture, Senator Nolan Cox. That's my Prime Minister take all the time. Well, when the time comes. You understand? Whether it's for, it don't matter what party, even if you hear yellow, green, red, pink, purple, anyway he will be the Prime Minister of Grenada soon. Now, former head of the Grenada National Commission for UNESCO, talent search organizer, music producer, artist support and development advisor, and also a former Calypso judge, is saying that he disagrees with the announced move to reduce the number of finalists in the Spice Mass 2019 Power and Groovy Soca Monarch competitions to 10 participants, including the current monarch. We're talking about Mr. Eugene Giddens. He says he don't think that it is a good idea at all, and wants the authorities to rethink. He says that while I have the greatest respect for those making this decision, namely our Minister of Culture, Senator the Honorable Nolan Cox, and our new chairman of the Spice Mass Corporation, Mr. Kelvin Jacob, and know that the intentions are good, I think there is a need to revisit that decision.
Okay, well, two of the main reasons given for the changes have been, one, complaint from patrons that the show, the Groovy Monarch and the Soca Monarch have been too long, and in some cases a little bit boring and that kind of thing. Okay, while there may be some truth to that, the solution does not just require, or shouldn't be, cutting artists like in Soca Monarch from 16 last year to 10 this year, which is really 9 this year, and the winner and the Monarch. That is way too drastic, and that's not the only solution. So let's take that by itself. Maybe what we could look at is, instead of 10, and leaving out so many other people who would qualify and so many deserving artists who would qualify, maybe you could bring that up to maybe 12 plus the winner. Each of the cases, the Soca Monarch and the Groovy. Okay,
thank you very much, Mr. Gittens. Now, Gittens says that there are other ways that this whole problem could be remedied.
But apart from that, to get a nice show, to get a not a boring show, there are many other things you can do. First of all, the production of the show. You need to work on the production. I think over the years, we have been getting better at show production. The shows have been better produced. But also, the other thing we can look at is setting time limits for the various components of the show. So, for example, how long your video should be, how long the skit should be, how long you should be on stage as an artist. Some artists go on and on and on, especially those who can't get a crowd to follow the instructions or to wave and to do this and that. So you got to set limits, and you got to also penalize people for going over the limits. So if you have efficiently run show, then you'll be able to accommodate more artists and still not have a boring show. So I think there are things like that we can do. And the other reason given about we should fall in line with other regional competitions who tend to have a smaller number, as far as I'm concerned, look, we must have been doing something right over the years, because our guys are the top in the region, as evidenced by the Soca Monarch, International Soca Monarch and Groovy Monarch in Trinidad. So listen, if it's not broke, don't fix it. What we've been doing was giving people opportunities. So let us not take that away from people now. Thank you.
Thank you very much, folks. As we move on, how we looking for time, people? All right, Olia. Police in St. Lucia, they have charged a 16-year-old female in connection with the death of a man in Grosile, St. Lucia. Now, according to the law enforcement people, the 16-year-old Nadiji Mitchell of Grosile was charged for causing the death of 26-year-old Marjorie Williams, also known as Molly and Moonhead of Grosile. You understand? Now she was charged by the Criminal Investigations Department. No. Now she was expected to go to court today. She's been accused of fatally stabbing Williams on July 11th at around 9 a.m. Now, a post-mortem examination conducted later that same day revealed that Williams died from a stab wound to the heart. Now, folks, it is alleged that Williams and the 16-year-old female had a prior altercation before he was attacked and stabbed in the chest area. Now, the suspect walked up to him and stabbed him with a knife, which the suspect twisted, a law enforcement source said. Apparently, the suspect and the guy had issues before, the source added. So she drove it, according to the source, and then twisted it. Drove it in his heart and twisted it, people. I ain't making it up. Oh yeah, them thing jet enough. How we looking for time? Shady program. You know what I mean? Some of us don't want a shady program. Shady business. God has been very good to us. There was a power surge 2 nights ago. Crashed our machine. Damaged one of our main equipment. You understand? We juke it up and make a little thing. And it's working temporarily. It was supposed to give way already, but it's still working. While we try to get a new part into the country. You understand? So the part hanging by a thin string, but you working for us. So let's say thank God and all the shady program. You understand? Oh yeah, here what going on. Our school's book lists including toilet paper and cleaning supplies. I want to play that one before I go on the break. Or should I take the break first? You understand? Oh yeah, that one Jed. I was talking to someone and they said that it's not strange to have these things on book lists. But I don't know about that in Grenada. This is not a Grenadian story, by the way. This is Trinidad. A Cover school has asked parents to purchase a list of cleaning supplies for the new school term. And this, according to reports, is not sitting well with parents. I ain't making it up. Parents of pupils attending the Cover Anglican Primary School were told that due to reduced financial assistance from the Ministry of Education, that their help was needed to purchase the items. Now, one irate parent walked into the news house, one of the media houses, and complained about the school request. Brought evidence to show it, you know. This is not a book list, she said. This is a grocery list. Oh, God. The parents said this is not a book list, it's a grocery list. Jano. People, look at the list on the screen and I'm not making it up. Listen to it, One bottle liquid soap, large size, and listen, it specifies what they want to know. Yo, that school general. Listen, it specifies what they want. One bottle of liquid soap, large size. 1 pack garbage bag, the jumbo size. 1 12-pack toilet paper per family. 1 Lysol disinfectant wipes, large. 1 hand sanitizer, pocket size. 1 bottle disinfectant, not pine sol, in bracket, I'm not making it up. 1 bottle of bleach. 2 rolls of paper towels. People, I'm not making it up. No, hold on. The school's officials said that the Ministry of Education doesn't help them with anything. And that is why they are asking parents to bring these items. This is not the first time. I used to send some of the things they're asking for, said the parent, but my daughter said she never got to use them. They asked for the toilet paper before, but there was never toilet paper in the toilets. That's what the parent's saying. I know some schools ask for a contribution each term, and I don't mind sending a few things if they need it. But this is out of hand now. I honestly cannot afford it because I am a single mother struggling to make ends meet, says the parents. Lord God. Now, contacted yesterday, a school official confirmed that the book list does exist with the list of cleaning supplies. But they are saying that the list have since been recalled. In other words, they are going to reconsider. It says, parents, please note that all book lists have been recalled. The official book list has a school stamp and a signature and date. Parents are not obligated to purchase the non-school items on the book list. All book lists can be collected by the security booth from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. What the part I like is he say, well, that's not a book list, that's a grocery list. They're going to buy food land and food fair and go and buy a grocery here, Papa. I never hear that yet.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom
For me and you.
I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. What a wonderful world.
The people say that is the best fete in the carnival.
None of them holding secret for me. None of them.
The St. Andrews Development Organization, in collaboration with Mr. Eli Gilbert, say Specky Show 2019 will be a movie. You must wear it.
Some man love the rum more than the woman.
From Trinidad and Tobago, the Calypsonian who empower women, singing Sandra.
The way you cock up like a bloody acrobat. The wife at home, they can't. She can do that.
From St. Vincent, former soccer monarch, Calypso, and road match king, Posa. And top Grenadian artists. Stay tuned for more info. For vending, call 404-8131. Becky Show, August 4th, St. Andrews Rainbow City Festival weekend. The color is red.
beach, job on the beach. And it's all going down Sunday, July 28th, Duquesne Beach. And we're starting this one from early. Your artist coming to cheer it up, Job King.
Move like I'm so jobless. The girls in power with us.
Sarah the governor.
So we stay on top of things and we stay on top of things.
Hyena, Job and Sosa. Lunis Park electrified.
Boy, come let we start the bacchanal.
Talpri, Young Mickey, Slider, Contagious, Muddy family, Little Jello, Uba, Maserati family. Your activities, domino competition, small ball competition, greasy pole, running race, and bunks and castle for the kids. Your DJs coming to cheer it up. Hasty Killer, Top Shutter, Mix Master Brent, DJ Stunner, Selector J-Boy, Southside Production, hosted by Gates and Timeless. Duquesne Beach, get ready. And I tell you, all my prizes to be won: flat screen TV, blender, and cell phone giveaways. Remember, we're starting this one from early. Come out with the family. Job on the beach, Duquesne St. Mark's. So we're calling out Victoria, Sautez, Guaptown. Just run up in on this. Job on the beach.
Yeah, that's right, folks. As we continue, how are we looking for time? We have a few more things to tell you about, and let's just go ahead and do that before we head into the national report. Shirin, what now? Find out go real fast tonight, boy. That Ben Johnson. Who remembers Ben Johnson? Earlier, the Commissioner of Police in Trinidad and Tobago is expressing concerns over the age of persons they are finding involved in criminal and gang-related activities. Commissioner of Police Gary Griffith says that the age of gang members, which at one time was in the late teens to early 20s, is now as young as early to mid-teens. Speaking on Wednesday at the weekly police press briefing at the Police Administrative Building in Port of Spain, Griffith expressed concern that younger school-aged children are deciding to join criminal gangs. He blamed the adults in their lives for not setting the right example. Griffith said data had shown that as recently as 2 to 3 years ago, the average age of gangsters were late teens to early 20s. Now, however, the police have noticed teenagers are becoming gang members. He does not blame the youth, but rather the adults who have failed in their responsibility to impart the proper moral values and also to guide young people so they can become productive and law-abiding citizens. He says that, quote, "We do not have a youth problem in this country. We have an adult problem," he said. There are adults who are neglecting responsibility as parents, as someone in a community, as a big brother. So they will allow the 11, 12, and 13-year-olds to be involved in gang activities because they get profit out of it. You are basically prostituting your son for profit, and then after, when your son is killed, you are going to hear the statement, quote, "He was a good boy. It was just the company he was keeping." All right, and so that is the police commissioner in Trinidad and Tobago expressing concerns that, hey, the age of these people who are getting involved in this whole thing is getting younger and younger, particularly gang-related activities. And in this story, we'll tell you that a woman who rejected a man at a party, and what happened after. Now here's what. A 10-month-old baby is recovering, they say, after being shot in the head, in California. Police said that the shooting happened after the child's mother rejected a man's advances. According to reports, a banner is still up at the home where a family birthday party turned into a crime scene. No. They are saying that the police was doing all they can to capture the perpetrator in this incident. Luckily, the child is recovering. Would you imagine such an innocent child? Such an innocent child. Like somebody saying, "What the hell is this?" Just when you thought you heard it all. You have to hear that kind of thing happening. Such an innocent child. Folks, there's a man who claimed that he came to Grenada, boy. And he go on some beach. Go out and see, and while there, he put on his bag. He sounds like he has a Trinidad accent. He put on his bag and stuff like that, you know. Due to time, we ain't go play the video and then kind of thing. But talking about, you know, he was robbed. He lose his phone, his money and stuff like that. And he asked him, what all you want me to do? We are getting money. So he was supposed to be here for a couple weeks, leaving sometime in August after Carnival. So now he's without everything. He wants to know what all they want me to do. Well, I ain't know, partner. Some people don't like to hear that. Some people was upset with the whole thing, the video, and things like that. They say Grenada is a safe place, and the video is going to portray the wrong thing about what Grenada is all about, and blah blah blah, and things like that. But anyway, let me that talk there. All right, folks, what we have for you right now. Let's prepare ourselves for the national report. You see, we're going nice. We're going nice. Here's the national report. We come back with the weather.
Grenada collaborates with the University of Southern Caribbean to offer nutrition courses at the bachelor degree level. We'll have details to this story and more when we return. With the details to the news for Wednesday, July 17th, I am Rikisha St. Louis. Grenadians are being encouraged to join the fight against the rise of non-communicable diseases. That called by the University of Southern Caribbean, which is partnering with the Government of Grenada for a 5th year to promote its bachelor degree program in nutrition dietetics. The 4-year program takes into account the increasing number of cases of non-communicable diseases and the dire need for action. Program Director Dr. Claudette Mitchell highlighted the significance of the international program.
The program is designed to help with the development and advancement of students within the region so that they can help the region at this point in time in terms of coping with the non-communicable diseases.
Okay.
It is therefore helpful in the training, and as of such, this is our 5th year in Grenada.
The bachelor's degree program has various components of training prior to internship. It covers research, community, and medical nutrition.
The student would learn nutrition care management of patients, those in the disease state, such as if they have diseases like heart disease, diabetes, cancer, etc., as well as it would train students to provide nutrition and wellness in the prevention of disease. So you have 2 arms of the program working together. The students are trained in components of medical nutrition therapy. They are also trained in community nutrition, as well as in food service systems management and research. So we have all these components coming together that can train the student to become a dietitian. At the end of the program, this program is linked with Oakwood University in Huntsville, Alabama.
Okay.
So at the end of the program, the student is eligible to enter into an international dietetics internship.
The university is also partnering with Grenada's lone tertiary institution, T. Marisha Community College. Grenadian students are allowed to commence their degree program at the local college for 2 years.
They can begin here at 2 years, and then after graduation they transfer into the University of the Southern Caribbean for the 2nd component of the program, and they can get a full bachelor's degree.
Government is seeking to continuously engage the youth through various programs geared at their holistic development. One of these is the National Summer Program, which runs from July 22nd to August 1st, targeting students aged 10 to 16. Each constituency will have access to a center for the program. During the weekly post-cabinet briefing, Minister with Responsibility for Youth Development, Honorable Kate Lewis, spoke to the intended benefits of the program.
Is to ensure that our students can communicate well with each other, improve their literacy skills, their communication skills, to realize their civic responsibilities, to get themselves involved in sports, culture as well. Because as a government, we realize the importance of engaging our young people throughout the year.
The program includes a community service component which will teach the participants the importance of giving back to their communities. The minister has extended an invitation to those desirous of participating in the program to contact the Ministry of Youth Development, constituency officers and the youth officers. The program culminates on August 2nd with a closing ceremony. Other programs that seek to engage the youth are Youth Biz and the Empower program. This is the National Report. We'll have more news after the break.
Every summer, the Spice Island of Grenada is transformed into the Caribbean's biggest party, Spice Man.
Coming down to Grenada.
Come experience the warmth of our people, trending theme fats, the revelry, the pageantry, and why we are the Jab Nation. The Kids Our Future shines on August 3rd in the Children's Carnival Frolic and the Junior Calypso Show. 7 beauties take center stage as the Queen of Carnival is crowned on majestic Thursday, August 8th. The prestigious Soca and Groovy Monarchs are crowned on Carnival Friday night, August 9th. Enjoy the pulsating rhythms of the Still Pan at the Junior and the Senior Panorama on Carnival Saturday, August 10th, and Real Steel, August 17th. The March Gras crowns the Calypso Monarch on Carnival Sunday, August 11th. 2 days of frolicking in the Caribbean sun kicks off on Monday morning, August 12th, with the biggest juve in the world, followed by pageant and Monday night mass. The creativity and splendor of our mass parades on the road Carnival Tuesday, August 13th. Join us in the Jab Nation of Grenada, August 8th to 12th for Spice Mass 2019. Many events, one carnival.
Welcome back. Minister for Agriculture, Honorable Yolan Bain Hosford, has commended the high level of operations at the Diamond Chocolate Factory in St. Mark. During a recent visit, the minister spoke of the strides made, which is resulting in a quality end product. Details in this report by Karima Lewis, Public Relations Officer in the Ministry of Agriculture.
The tour was led by manager of the establishment, Andrew Hastick. Hastick noted that the local consumption of the chocolate is currently at a 15% rate.
There was a survey by the government of Grenada in 1999, poverty survey. And it says that food is available on the island, but not accessible. So what the factory did, it makes all the food that was available everywhere, it makes it now accessible to people. So we expect to see more and more people accessing cocoa, all right? No one knew that cocoa was just like a fruit before the factory to us. Now it's a food. So as it becomes more and more accessible, you'll have more and more people eating chocolate.
As the manager of the company, Hastick is quite pleased to know where the company is going.
But when we wrote the project document, we are supposed to be at negative growth now. The parent company was supposed to be financing the operations here still. That is no more. This company buys its cocoa from the parent company, competitive price. It risen to a maturity in a short period of time that we never expected. The technocrats who knew about chocolate from Switzerland and Belgium and the USA, they are not here, as you can see. And Grenadian people are doing it. I am saying that if things continue like that, making the cocoa more now accessible to people as a food, it's anyone's guess where we will reach. It's anyone's guess. So I think it's one of the biggest blessings to any country to have second stage development, not only primary. And now if you look across the street, we are going to third stage.
Minister Bain Hosford says the inclusion of the restaurant will be a good addition to the business there.
Very soon we would have a restaurant here to complement the whole thing when the tourists come, and even our locals, you know, we can get the flavors of the chocolate factory and sit in the ambience of cocoa field area, so that people can really enjoy and feel, you know, the whole concept of this development here, you know. So it's excellent, and you know, I'm glad that the industry is taking it more seriously. The point is being shown here. Getting the tourist piece, you know, the whole mix and blending the whole thing into one, you know, so that we can benefit all from it.
For the Ministry of Agriculture, I am Karima Lois.
The Public Health Department in the Ministry of Health says life continues after Carnival. The ministry is beefing up its pre-Carnival education drive as concerns surface regarding an increase in cases of sexually transmitted infections and diseases around that time of year. Senior Medical Officer Dr. Francis Martin says anyone of any age can contract an STI or STD. He stressed the need for Grenadians to take precautionary measures and protect themselves, as the season only lasts for a few days, but the effects of the disease can be lifelong.
There is a sharp rise in sexually transmitted infections and also sexually transmitted diseases, because someone can have a sexually transmitted infection but not the disease associated with it, and for that reason you yourself may not know that that person has a sexually transmitted infection. So we need to be careful around the season because we expect to see a rise in that. Another thing we expect to see a rise in is unwanted pregnancies and miscarriages and abortions thereafter. And so from a public health standpoint, it's important that people recognize the risks associated around the season and take the necessary precautionary measures.
He said what is alarming is the heightened number of cases among children.
We have been seeing an increase in syphilis among the older population as well, and that is something we need to be concerned about because it's also reflecting in the amount of new infections we see among the sexually active population. And so overall, there is really no serious age range per se, but to say that we all need to be concerned that we're also seeing this in the children, which is something that we should not be able to condone in our society.
The senior medical officer says there are currently over 300 individuals living with HIV in Grenada. He says from 2015 to 2018, Grenada has recorded a drop in the number of new infections after over 30 years of steady increases in HIV cases. That story just ended the national report for today, Wednesday, July 17th. Let's recap the top story. Grenada collaborates with the University of Southern Caribbean to offer nutrition courses at the bachelor degree level. On behalf of everyone here at the Government Information Service who made this newscast possible, I am Rakisha St. Louis saying thank you for joining us. Until next time.
Alrighty, thank you very much to the entire team who were responsible for the production of the national report. And now folks, we take a look at the weather and we see here that it is just about in St. George's 27 degrees Celsius, and the minimum temperature according to this is expected to be about 26 degrees Celsius tonight, and the high 28. Winds are 0 kilometers per hour, humidity 89%, and precipitation 24%. According to this, there is a chance of rain for tonight, and as well a chance of rain for tomorrow. And that's our generic weather right here. All right, guys, good. Let's say hello to Shireen, Noreen, Shermin, Rose. We have Zaka, Mishi. We also have Hazel, Deborah. We have Khadija with us, Dora, Patsy, Rolanda, okay, Louisa. Also we have Raymond with us, and did I say Deborah? We have Crispin with us. We have Theresa, Wendy, and the whole crew on the program. Suzette, I see you there as well. Folks, don't forget you can check out the folks. Jean, big up yourself. Ala, big up yourself. Nels, big up yourself, right? Trevelin and Ezran. Don't forget, folks, that you can check out the members of the Mikey Live Helping Hands Foundation to purchase your bottles of wine with the Mikey Live Helping Hands Foundation label. Of course, when you support these initiatives, you are supporting everything that we do as the Mikey Live Helping Hand Foundation, we have the back to school program where students will be receiving books and other goodies for their return to school in September. The Canada crew is working really hard to make that happen. We also have the crew here in Grenada. We are supposed to have a meeting soon. Of course, we will continue to do what we have been doing. We have several students attending school, and of course we are assisting with food, with transportation costs, with uniform costs, with graduation costs. However we can help these students. Of course, we ask some teachers to identify those children who may be in need, and we try to assist them in whatever way that we can. We have the team in the United States, of course, who have recently been formed, and they are doing what they can, of course, to put themselves together so that we can all continue to work in the interests of the vulnerable here in Grenada. All right, guys, so we want to say thank you to all the members of the Mikey Live Helping Hands Foundation, Canada, Grenada, and the US. We also had one lady trying to see if she could have set up a team in the UK. That is proving to be a little challenging based on how people are, where people are located, but of course she is determined to try. All right, folks, so beneath all the fun and the news, there's a lot of work being done in the background. We don't talk much about it, but we are working. All right, guys, so anyway, that's as far as we can go. If you want to help out in any way, make a contribution, a donation, you can check some of the regular members of the Mikey Live, of course, the members of the Helping Hands Foundation. They are easy to find, right? Or you can just contact me and I'll direct you to the appropriate persons. All right, guys, so do have yourselves a good time, and we're going to come back tomorrow, God's willing, providing that all remains equal. That's it for now. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we all say ja. No, good night, everyone. And those of you who are viewing via WPG10, we say hello to you as well. Facebook viewers, thank you for watching. YouTube, thank you for watching. God bless you.